How's it going to be? From Third Eye Blind, my name is Doug Edgell, and I've got fingersonthefrets.com. Thanks for tuning in here and watching these videos. Please don't forget to stop into my website if you're going to be looking for the actual sheet music. I've scored out meticulously for you, and every one of them comes with a video, PDF file, and a GP6 file. So please head on over there if you want even more in-depth training. So what we're going to do is put this at the 3rd fret. This is my arrangement of the song. I'm sure the guys might have done it differently than this, but this works totally fine. And keep with the 3rd fret will match with the recording. So we have a D chord, A, and the A I'm going to use my first finger barred over these 3 strings with the open 5th string, and then a G shape. And incidentally, I know that these aren't the actual chord names relative to the capo, but for the purpose of my explanation, I'm just going to say D, A, G, E minor, and so forth. Okay, so this would be the D shape, A, and then a G. Okay, now the rhythm, and this is where it gets a little bit interesting if you're not used to reading 16th notes. 1, 2, ah, E, and 4, and 1, and 2, ah, E, and 4, and I'll say it again. 1, 2, ah, E, and 4, and 1, and 2, ah, E, and 4, and Now, a lot of the lessons and people, they'll just say down, down, up, down, 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 down. Well, that doesn't mean very much to me. I want you to understand why and what we're doing. Each beat that you hear, that's what's considered the quarter note. And a quarter note has a black note with a stem. And there's 4 of those in a measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And if we break each one of those in half, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So if that's all you had, your song would go like this. No big deal. Sounds good. But when you see 16th notes in there, you have to subdivide those 8th notes, cut those in half. And now you got 16 notes within the measure. So each one of those 4s, the strong beats, which are the quarter notes, there's 4 for each one of these. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Talk to some drummers if you don't believe me. And then what you might see is an 8th note with a dot, which the dot extends and holds that note out by half of its value. I'm going to paraphrase all this quickly because I only have 10 minutes to do these videos. So you may see a dotted 8th note, which takes the place of the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd 8th notes, and then you might see a 16th notes. So long story short, you have to subdivide. What does that mean? Well, even if I see a quarter note, I can't just go like this, like it's a brick hitting the ground and just stopping there. You need to be real bouncy. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a. See how my hand just keeps going even though I'm not playing anything? That's called subdividing. What I'm doing is subdividing the beat, preparing mentally and physically for when those next notes are coming up. Then my hand will just be right in the right place. I'll just hit the strings whenever the music tells me to hit the strings. For instance, 1, 2, ah. That's the first 2 beats. I've got 1, 2, ah. Now, somebody else might just say down, down, up. But you can see I'm not subdividing. I'm not preparing myself for the 16th notes of what's going on in the song. So that's how I like to teach, and I think it's the proper way. I don't know, I'm just funny like that. I want you to be prepared. Okay, 1, 2, ah, E, and 4, and 1 and 2, ah, E, and 4, and 1, 2, ah, E, and 4, and 1, and 2, ah, E, and 4, and Everything is scored out and marked with down and up markings and everything with the PDF and the GP6 files that I'm going to give to you at the website, Fingers on the Frets. Okay, enough of the rhythm. Now here's the chords again. Goes on for a while. Then he starts measure phrase. And that's just a single note F sharp twice. How's it gonna be? And then we're back up. So not too many, there's basically 4 chords in the song or so like that. But the main thing to do would be to break it in half. And you say, well, Doug, how do I do that? Well, you got D, E, and G, then E minor, G, and so. You give me a mute with these fingers like this. Put your metronome on. And count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. If you can't do that, you're not ready to come in, for a lesson. I can't help you. You gotta groove, you gotta get... See that? Now I put the chords. Okay, enough of that. Later on, the band kicks in and they have distortion come on their guitars and everything, and it goes, how's it gonna be when you don't know it anymore? You consider it a bit of a bridge there. What I'm going to do is power chords. First finger is going to bar these two, and this will be E5 power chord. You can palm mute it a little bit if you want to. G5 power chord, and that will be the 3rd fret, 5th fret, 5th fret relative to where the capo is. And then a D5. Now it looks like a regular D, but I'm not putting this second finger down. There's no F sharp. And then an A5, first finger just barred right like that. And if you palm mute it slightly, it kind of has a nice sound. Then a big G. And then back to that part. Now, on the second track of my Guitar Pro 6 file, you'll hear the melody. And I just couldn't help but putting that in there for you so you could try that as well and let the rhythm of the Guitar Pro 6 file play, and then you can try the melody over top of it, and then vice versa. You know how to mute them out. So here it is. So I've got what would be considered F sharp, G, and A, and then a D here. So we're basically coming off of this D looking shape, and I'm going to put the first finger here. You hear some pull-offs and hammer-ons, and everything's marked for you. And I kind of have it. I didn't write out any. I don't even think there was a guitar solo, to be honest with you. It's a great little melodic figure there that the soloist played. Alright, so how's it going to be by Third Eye Blind? I'm just going to play through it for you here now a little bit and take you out. Remember to go to fingersonthefrets.com. My name is Doug Edgell. Thanks for watching these videos. But if you want more in-depth lessons, and all the PDF files and all the Guitar Pro 6 files will be on my website. I score them out note for note for you so you can practice along. So you'll get much more than just a video. You'll get the sheet music, the Guitar Pro 6 file. Okay, here we go.